It has 3 different types of hyaluronic acid, which is something that not even some hyaluronic acid serums have. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to share the best sunscreens for dry skin types. If you're new here, hi, welcome aboard. I'm Dani and I'm a pharmacist specialized in cosmetology. And on my YouTube channel, I make skincare product reviews, skincare educational videos. And if this is your thing, then you're welcome to subscribe. And again, since this is another sunscreen video, I want to mention a new handy gadget that I have discovered recently. So this is a compact mirror that has a built-in UV camera in it. This is a sunscreen coverage reveal UV magic mirror by L&L, a Japanese company. One side has a UV test camera that reveals your sunscreen coverage, and then on the other side you have a LED light mirror with 3 brightness modes. So if you are not sure if you have applied your sunscreen evenly, you want to cover all the spots correctly, this gadget can be very handy. You can also use it in the evening when removing sunscreen to check if you have removed the sunscreen properly. This gadget retails for $229, but you can get a 35% discount if you use my code DANI35. So in case you're interested, I will leave a link for this device in the description box down below. And don't forget to use my code if you want to save some money and support my channel at the same time. And now let me share the best sunscreens for dry skin with you guys. So the first recommendation would be Garnier Anti-Dryness Super UV SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. Okay, so this sunscreen is amazing and I remember that I loved it. I absolutely loved it for my dry skin. This sunscreen is lightweight, but at the same time so moisturizing. It gives your skin a glowy finish, but it's not heavy on the skin and it does not give you a greasy layer on your skin. And there is one ingredient emphasized, and that is glycerin. Glycerin is a moisturizer / humectant and it's very appropriate for dry skin. So there you have it. This would be my first recommendation for dry skin. It's drugstore, it's affordable, it has amazing sensor characteristics, and it's pretty much 2-in-1 moisturizer and a sunscreen. Next up, I have another Garnier sunscreen that I want to recommend for dry skin, and that is Garnier Anti-Age Super UV SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. So this one is similar to anti-dryness, except that it has a little bit more active ingredients than the anti-dryness one. So this one has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and phenylethyl resorcinol. Hyaluronic acid is of course humectant, it binds water, and it's great for dry skin. Then we have niacinamide, which is a great anti-aging ingredient, and it also has skin brightening properties. And phenylethyl resorcinol shows moderate results in reducing dark spots. So you can use this one if you're struggling with dark spots as well, but even if you just need a good moisturizing sunscreen, you can use this one. It has pretty much same sensor characteristics as the anti-dryness sunscreen, except that it has one con that anti-dryness did not have, and that is that this one peels a little bit. For me, it wasn't a problem, but in case you mind peeling of the sunscreen, then keep that in mind and maybe get the anti-dryness one instead of this one. So it's very moisturizing, lightweight, gives a glowy finish, and leaves no white cast. So in case you want all of that and you want a little bit more anti-aging ingredients and you're fighting dark spots at the same time, then this one is for you. And the next sunscreen that I have for you guys today is La Roche-Posay uvmune 400 Hydrating Cream. Now this one is new on the market. It has been launched in 2022. This one is very emollient and very moisturizing, and it does have a thick texture, but it does not have many active ingredients. It just has glycerin and some emollients, and that's pretty much it. That's what you get. But what sets this sunscreen apart from others is of course the uvmune 400, the new Mixoral 400 UV filter that protects against the ultra long UVA rays. And that is pretty much the highest UVA protection achieved to this day. So if you want to truly be protected from the sun, this is what you need. And that all aside, this is a very moisturizing sunscreen. It's very thick. It's thicker than other sunscreens on the market, and you do need more time to spread it on your face, but nonetheless it's very emollient and very moisturizing on your skin. So in case you do have dry skin, this one is going to be amazing for you. It leaves a glowy finish, of course, and it leaves no white casts. All in all, this sunscreen is going to be amazing for people who have dry skin and even sensitive because it does not have fragrance in it. Plus, it can be applied around the eye area as well. Okay, the next sunscreen that I have for you is again by Roche-Posay, and that is Roche-Posay Age Correct SPF 50 Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. Okay, so this one has the same active ingredients as the Garnier Anti-Age Sunscreen that I previously mentioned. So I pretty much call the Garnier Anti-Age a dupe for the Roche-Posay Age Correct Sunscreen. I even have a video in which I compare them. Here, you can watch it right here in case you're interested. So this Roche-Posay sunscreen also has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, and phenylethyl resorcinol. And it has the same UV filters as well. So this sunscreen is targeted for reducing dark spots and fighting the first signs of aging. All that aside, it's very moisturizing and it has amazing sensor characteristics and it spreads out easily on the skin. It moisturizes really well and leaves a glowy finish on the skin. And it has the same con as Garnier Anti-Age Sunscreen. It does peel a little bit. For me, it wasn't a problem, but just in case you hate peeling, keep that in mind. Now, before I move on to the best Korean sunscreens for dry skin, I have one super affordable drugstore sunscreen for you guys. Nivea Sun Face Sunscreen SPF 30 Broad Spectrum, but there is also SPF 50, just so you know. So this one will not give you the best and the highest possible UVA protection like La Roche-Posay will, but this is a very moisturizing sunscreen and it has very good sensor characteristics, and in case you have dry skin, you will really enjoy this one. So here is what I recommend, because of course I cannot tell you to rely solely on this sunscreen to protect you properly against UVA rays, because, you know, let's face it, it's not offering the highest possible UVA protection out there, but I can recommend you to first apply a sunscreen that offers good UVA protection and then use this one as a second layer on top. After 15-20 minutes, use this one as a second layer and this one will moisturize your skin very well. It has a lightweight texture, but it's very moisturizing. It spreads out easily and it leaves no white cast. So this is pretty much a two-in-one moisturizer and a sunscreen. And as I said already, it will be great for people who have dry skin. My skin feels very soft and very well moisturized right after application. And my last three recommendations of sunscreens for dry skin would be the Korean sunscreen. So the first Korean sunscreen that I recommend is Gila 8 Tea Tree Cica Extra Calming Sun Cream SPF 50 Quadruple Plus. Okay, so this one comes out thick, but it's actually very lightweight and fast absorbing, and it gives you a dewy finish and moisturizes the skin very well. So again, it's a two-in-one moisturizer and a sunscreen, and it leaves no white cast. So yeah, I really love this one. Next up, we have Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella Hyaluronic Water Fit Sun Serum SPF 50 PA Quadruple Plus. Now this one is a dream for dry skin types. This one has niacinamide, Centella Asiatica glycerin, low, medium, and high molecular hyaluronic acid. It has 3 different types of hyaluronic acid, which is something that not even some hyaluronic acid serums have. So it's, yeah, very impressive. It's again lightweight, easily spreadable, very moisturizing, leaves a glowy / dewy finish, but it's not shiny, and it also leaves no white cast. So again, this is a two-in-one moisturizer and a sunscreen, and I 100% recommend it to people who have dry skin. And the last sunscreen that I have for you is Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel SPF 50 PA Quadruple Plus. Okay, now this one has niacinamide, Centella Asiatica, ceramide and E, glycerin, and 8 different types of hyaluronic acid. 8. Yes. And just based on the ingredients, you can see that this one is going to be amazing for dry skin types. This one comes out as cream but turns to water consistency once you start spreading it on your face. And this is one of the most lightweight sunscreens that I have ever tried. Once you start spreading it, it feels as if you're spreading just water on your face. I don't know, it's very weird, but it's good. So again, it's lightweight, moisturizing, gives a more intense glow, but it's not sticky nor greasy. greasy, and I don't mind the glow because I have dry skin, and neither will you if you have dry skin. I'm sure you won't mind the glow. And there you have it. Those would be my recommendations of sunscreens for dry skin types. Let me know what you think. Have you tried any of these, or are you going to try them after watching this video? And don't forget, if you are interested in the LML UV Magic Mirror, don't forget to use my code Danny35 at the checkout to save some money and support my channel at the same time. Why not? Why not? I'm just saying. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!